Might as well. You know what I mean? Date until, Did you know that, I was born by the river, just like this river, I've been moving ever since. Ain't got nobody to call my own. You know I'll be moving since the day I was born. King Criffle! Life is but a game just made for fun. You know I don't need nobody, I don't love no one. Yes, I'm a mover, baby. They call me the hunter. That's my name. A pretty little woman like you is my only game. I got me a love gun the other day, and I aim to aim it your way. Ain't no use to hide, ain't no use to run, 'cause I got you in the sights of my gun. Oh, last time I was walking down the street in the heat, I got myself to meet. I tell myself I'm not addicted. The proof of the pudding's in the eating, right? Any song requests? I have, I could do a Janis Joplin or something, you know what I mean? Not really quite that level, but channel the serve the shit. Yeah. I've been trying to bring the black back. Yeah. You think that whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I was on one of these things, right? Well, I'm David Icke at Peru. I'm channeling the fucking energy of the universe. It's hallowed ground. Hallowed be thy name, Iron Maiden, fear of the dark. Follow me into the desert as thirsty as you are. Crack a smile and cut your mouth and drown in alcohol. Down below the truth is lying beneath the riverbed. Quench yourself and drink the water that flows below ahead. Out in the sunshine, sun is mine, yeah. Icarus flew too close to the sun and he got burned. What else? So we're going up to... one of these people said on one of these things, they were like, breathe. That's what Robert Nisbet said, wasn't it? Breathe. The funny thing was, well, it was a pressured situation, but it was pressured, but it's not, I'm not doing any of that special. It's not like I'm having to go remember an entire... It's not like I was having to go, right, come on, you can do this, right? So I would have thought at this stage you'd be looking a bit nervous and uptight. Oh, well, a long time ago you used to, I don't anymore. I think, I think when you've got such little confidence in the crew that the only thing that you could possibly be concerned, and relate the entire Johnny Walker Martin offering to it. So it wasn't having to do that, I was just having to fucking stand there and it wasn't that difficult. Because I was overqualified for position you dream, see for wish, be a class that I had played, everyone wants to know, that kind of thing. Over-egging the pudding, over-engineering the bridge, so that I'm at that level, so I think that's easy. So I didn't have to breathe. Ooh, I've done it all before. Hey, I've done it all before, this is easy. Oh, yeah, I am such a fucking nut job. Like I said before, you get what I mean? Like, they said all the greats were nut jobs, alright? So I think I'll keep speaking my truth. How can the truth be wrong? Anyway, out in the sunshine, sun is mine, yeah. Young David, don't cry. I'll be right here when your world starts to fall. Oh yeah, yeah. When you're safe inside your room, you'll tend to dream of a place where nothing is as hard as it seems. Yeah. No one ever stops or bothers to explain just how difficult life is gonna be again and again when there's no one else. Look inside. Does that that was a bit poor, but does that speak to that? Let your soul be your pilot. Remember Sting, soul, let your soul be your... When there's no information, let your soul be your pilot. Is this not job enough for you, Rich? Well, you know, back in the day, they used to say, play that song, get it going, and the band played. And still today, you hear them say, play that song all night long, Mr. DJ. Though times have changed, they're still the same. We all need a minute to get away. See how I'm a nut job for practicing singing, rapping, presentation, stream of consciousness. Just doing good shit, you know. At the sofa where time spent amongst trees is never wasted. For doing that, working in a glorious garden under the Jenks, I'm crazy for doing that as well. See what's sane is wasting your time and being depressed. All right, so I'll keep this going. Yeah. Anything else I can channel from the universe? David Icke. I've done this 1,000 times, but human beings have out-sheeped the sheep. Because at least the sheep need the sheepdog to keep them in line. Human beings keep each other in line. And they do it by condemning or criticising anyone who commits the crime, because that's what it's become, Terry Wiggin, of being different. I had a choice, Terry, whether to sit in the corner like a gibbering record to get up on the biggest stage and speak my truth. I'm doing it now. I've uploaded that. You know, and that one I did down by the call. You never know, like Alex Hardy said, it's like playing the lottery. I could just keep doing this all the time and just keep speaking my truth. Upload. Oh, wee short video, 500 odd views, cool. Did a long form one. I did. 1 view and counting. Stay tuned to see how many views I get. Speaking on the glorious truth of an aspiring artiste. Don't aspire, be. Can't just speak the glorious truth all the time and get no views for it. I'm no worse or better than any of these other folk that have got like 100,000. Sorry, it's just like I'm in my lane, doing what I'm doing. Ken, I think that'll be one of my legacies. Best motivational speaker in the history of Dumfries. You're crazy for saying it. Anything else that I'm crazy for saying? Yeah, I think I uplifted myself. I'll decide if I'm the best motivational speaker in the history of... Let's try that now. See, show at the Dumfries Theatre Hall. Rehearse it right now. Right, I'm fucking crazy for doing this, right? Performance art, pins, flex, I've got all the elements. It'd be such a well-rounded show. Not only stream of consciousness, stories, achievements, slideshow, video, some of the video production. Use copyright music, but performance, like getting the turbo trainer, flex muscle, and look at his fucking muscle, all this shit. I'm crazy for doing that. I didn't have the range there today. At least I kind of got the range today. That, you know what I mean? Just right. Okay, so best motivational, just write it in the sky. Motivational speaker in the history of Dumfries. Okay, list achievements. I've already listed them. Break it down, comedy, I'm the Muhammad Ali of Scotland, and everything else flows from it. Seek first the kingdom of heaven, and everything else is added unto you. In other words, that's the standard Muhammad Ali of Scottish cycling. 866, all this stuff, right? Just, I would be brimming with material. I couldn't possibly do it, could I? Nah, I just date rough and ready here. But if I was standing in front of a stage of the Free Theatre Hall, I would be shit. Considering I fucking bared my soul on the set of a multi-million-dollar movie set in a big scene, I think that the pressure of playing to a 200 people in the Free Theatre Hall would be easy. Well, you could analyse that, couldn't you? You could say that's what they say, isn't it? And I've been there, done that. Got the T-shirt Played in cover bands for I don't know how many years. When I was fucking 16, I played in fucking that cover band all round town. So I haven't done that. I haven't got any performance skills. I haven't got any got any ability to do that. I have transferable skills, you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, boom, now's the time. Right. You think I would turn up and produce a shite show? No, I think I would produce the best that I was capable of doing. And again, it would just be one of many iterations. It's like, well, how do we do this? So, well, it would just be one version, to quote Martin Offler. It would be like, let's have an attempt at this. It's just one version on one day, yeah? I'm a fucking, oh yeah, how's it going? Woo, any questions, baby? Woo, you know how I was inspired the whole fucking town. Ooh, I just turn up in a room and shift the dynamic of the fucking room. Ooh, without saying a word. Oh yeah. That, anything, any of the stuff. And just reference Muhammad Ali, David I. Evil Knievel, Graham O'Brien, Chris Borman. Any of the, you know, Chris Eubank, any folk back in the day, go, yeah, Prince Naz, any of these folk be inspired by them, just, you know, because that's what Prince Naz did. Prince Naz back in the day, that was one, I was in a period where I entered these competitions and I won this thing. It was like entering competitions and I won 250 quid worth of airport shopping vouchers. So I went to Glasgow Airport when we were going up to Glasgow, and I went into the shop and bought loads of CDs, you know, and a bit of clothing, a bit of this and that, and, you know. So that was one of the CDs was Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power, and Power, the Power, the Power. So just dropping it, total creative freedom. The power, the power, the power. I like what I see. Ooh, yeah. I didn't let the grass grow under my feet and COVID, did I? Ooh, every day I look in the mirror. I'm so inspired by what I did. I didn't plan to be a fucking best motivational speaker in the history of Dumfries. Top cycling, sporting influencer. Ooh, all this stuff. And then drop into song, drop into tales from the showbiz world, you know. Did you know how blow folk away? Is that not what we're trying to do? Like, blow people away, be your best self? No. I think I should be charging like 30 quid a ticket. Fuck like 12 quid or whatever. I think it should be 30 quid. You know what I mean? Like Prince Naz, one of the things that I got, one of the prizes that I got once, I was entering all these competitions, and I won a Prince Naz video, and it was like his best fights and then interviews and everything. I fucking loved it. It was all this stuff that you get connected with, all the, you know, being inspired by some of the people that you see, you know. And I wasn't really, you know. And Prince Naz, obviously, he was inspired by Ali, of course. He was in the interviews, it was the cocky kind of, I'm going to be so good. That's what I've done. I look in the mirror. All I have to do to be inspired is look in the mirror, baby. Ooh. I'm the Muhammad Ali of Scotland. I've wrestled with the alligator, tussled with the... Aye, Richard, you think I'm a nut job? If I was doing a show, you ain't seen nothing yet, I would put on a show at the Fringe and I would be the craziest guy you've ever seen in your entire life. How'd you like that? I'll prove that I'm nut job. If you want me to be that, I'll be that, yeah. Yeah. The craziest guy, you know, I wrestled with the alligator, tussled with the whale, handcuff. Oh, yeah. I think... See, if I got on the podium, it would be like, right, he's on the podium, so therefore that validates all these videos. Oh, fuck off, you know. I think I should have more followers. I should have 10,000. Somebody subbed the other day and I uploaded something and it's like the unsubbed, so that's just starting out. Ooh, didn't like that. Ooh, didn't like that. Will I tone it down for the chumps, you know? Sorry for being that guy. I'm going to prove that I'm that guy. Yeah, well, why wouldn't I be that guy? You put work in and you get to that level. Do you know what I mean? I think one of the things that confirmed that I'm that guy was the security guy at the Gralic event that was giving me disrespect continually. I'm starting to feel a bit persecuted here. A bit like Jesus, wasn't it, Ken? when you're shining your light of pure, positive personal inspiration, you know. And you get disrespect from the security guy, and the dude from Phoenix was cool. He was like going, why are you, fucking hell, he's done the race. Why is he giving you that disrespect, you know? He didn't like bend me over and shove his finger at my ass or anything, but he was like, he was asking me to show the contents on my back, please. Well, it's all good. It's all good in rising me up, isn't it? Does that speak to the God will use your enemies as your footstool? Watch me, big man, security man in the national championship. Maybe I'll get on the podium. Maybe I'll get in the top 10. How'd you like that? Cunt face. Why are you... If the dude at Phoenix was saying, why don't you report the guy? Do you think the Gralic organisers would be happy about that? You know... Because literally, here's one. See, when I finished, let's talk about that. The race, I was just talking to the guy at DG1 Wheels who's going to trim my wheel, right? I was talking to, I like going in there. He talks, you know, it's cool. He knows that I did the race and that I put in a respectable effort and all that, right? And I did the race, right? So I did the race, had a mechanical, little recap, right? And I literally had to hike back on the bike, right, with no chain. I lost my derailleur, I lost my chain, had no chain. I had to hike back 20 miles. It took me like 2.5, 3 hours to get back. I had to hike 20 miles to get back to the start because there's no support. Only in an emergency do you get the van coming up. And the guy actually said at the place where I had the, you know, the support thing, where they offer basic support to kind of help you with this and that, right? But well, if you're on your own, other than an emergency, a life-threatening thing, you're on your own. You've got to get yourself back. It's self-supported, right? But he did say that, oh, there's going to be a van turning up at the next thing, you know. So, but I was too slow to get there, so I never got the van. He was trying to help me out, but I never got to the van, so I had to hike back 20 miles. So I was literally freewheeling, running and walking, and also on the bike and using my left leg to kind of, you know, like a skateboard, you know, to get myself back. It took me 3 hours to get back. So I got back, and then coming down the descent, I think I've spoken about this before, but I was coming down, it was like, I had about 5-10 miles, it was starting to get a bit chilly, and I had again, he who fails to prepare should be prepared to fail. See, the adventuring, Mark Beaumont did that. I'm doing adventuring, but when I do it, I'm fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it was starting to get cold and a bit drizzly, and I didn't have a jacket or anything, right? So I was cold, and I'm having to hike back. Does that speak to the, you know, character building? Yeah. 20 miles hike back, right? Most folk had finished, right? Got back to the arena, turned up, everyone's there, and I'm fucking shivering. I was literally, see the last 5 miles, I was literally going, I was like that, right? Does that speak to how hard we fucking try? So blow me, anyone that doesn't like what I'm doing. Fuck off. I've been through the flames. I've been in the wilderness. I've fucking worked my ass off doing this shit. So I'm no guy let any fucking pussies on the sidelines tell me there's something wrong with me. You're gonna watch me do really quite well. Do I make myself clear? Come back into the thing, and I almost had a hero's welcome. Oh, such a fucking nut job by getting a hero's welcome, by having the tenacity to fucking get back. Yeah, finish the thing, just like the Brownlee brothers. I finished the fucking thing, didn't I? We need support, and I fucking finished the thing, and folk were going, oh, that's it, come on, and applauding. So you think these fucking chumps on the sidelines are going to pull me down, right? I'm doing this, right? You can hate on me all you want, but, ooh, I've got my eye on the prize. Woo!